Woo! Alright, so first of all, y'all, it is raining outside. I don't know if y'all can see that. I can't see that. Y'all can't see that. Y'all can't see that. Anyway, I just been eating I just ate a little snacky snack. It's actually pretty good. $3.19 for gas. Oh Lord. $3.19 for gas. Oh Lord Jesus. Man, people get into accidents today. It is raining. Slow down. Why are y'all going so fast? Why are y'all going so fast? I never understood that. Never ever. Never ever have I understood why people are going so fast in the rain. Usually when it rains, I slow down. Oh, it's getting a little chilly in here. Usually when it rains, I slow down to maybe about 60. Depends on how bad the rain is. Depends on how bad. I'll say that. It really depends on how bad the rain is. Like if it's like extremely bad, I'm slowing down to like about 60 something. Y'all know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get to where I'm going safely. I ain't trying to end up dead. No. Because you know what happens when you die? Your family gets all your troubles and your problems. And I don't want none of my family members to get any more troubles or problems, alright? I was raised a problem child as is. So I do not want them to be even more troubled by my troubles. Come on, somebody. But anyway, yeah, just never understood that. Like I said, depending on how bad the rain is, I usually go like to 60, 65. But right now there's like little bursts of rain, like little bursts of drizzle. But still, I'm going almost like 70 now. So, but if it's like really, really, really bad, I'll drop down to about 50 or 55. I'm not going. I'm not going fast for what? I'm still listen. I'm still going to get to where I'm going to get to, no matter how long it's going to take me to get to where I'm going to get to. Right? You dig? Anyway, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? It is Perkins Toast. It is all things Perkins. It's me. It's me, baby. Yeah. It's me. It's your favorite. It's your favorite person. I know I'm your favorite person. I know that. I know. Y'all like the hat? Like the hat? God breathe. Right there on the side, it tells you where the verses come from and stuff like that. I really like this hat. They did a good job on this hat. Oh man, let me see if I get it closer for y'all. Y'all see that? Oh, God breathe. Man, it's really nice. I just had a couple of these done. So if y'all want a hat, go to perkinscloset.com. That's where you can purchase all the items that we have, and we have the newest collection, the newest God breathe collection. And those shirts are nice. We'll be coming out with some sweatshirts. I'm going to see if I can make some sweatshirts for that. And yes, this is a sweatshirt, not a hoodie, but a sweatshirt. We're going to see how much it is, how much that's gonna cost to do a sweatshirt like that. And then probably I want to do a zip up hoodie too. Zip up hoodies. I haven't really gotten into zip up hoodies just because I feel like you have to have the design on either end, and I don't know, to me that would just look weird. But we're gonna figure it out. We all. So if you want a zip up hoodie, you let me know, and I got you. You're gonna be the first trial run person to do it. So, oh goody. But anyway, man, let's get into this video, y'all. Let's get into this video. I spent a lot of time just rambling on. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize for that. But listen, y'all. It's Monday. We're going to get it done. We're going to get started. Well, depending on what day you listen to, that's what day you're going to be. Listen to this. Right? Right. But anyway, y'all. For the last 2 weeks, right, we've been talking about discipline, self-discipline, etc., etc., etc. Whichever way you want to write it out, whichever way you want to jot it down. But listen, y'all. When I think about discipline and self-discipline, hope y'all can hear me. Check. Now this rain's coming in hard now. See what I'm saying? I'm slowing down now. I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down. Um, but listen, y'all. We're talking about discipline or self-discipline. One thing that I've noticed, one thing that I started thinking about when it comes to discipline is oh man, and I just forgot the word. Like literally, I just forgot the word. But the other word that comes to mind is self-control. So there's two words that comes to mind. One is self-control, and hopefully the other one I can remember by the end of this video. Self-restraint. Self-restraint. You know, whenever I think about restraint, I always think about, well, because I've been in law enforcement. So whenever I think about restraint, I think about like an officer restraining somebody for a period of time, right? They always tell us that handcuffs aren't a it's supposed to be it's not supposed to be a permanent tool. It's just supposed to be something temporarily, right? And whenever I think about a restraint, that's what I think about. You know, it's something that you're a self restraint is something that you're releasing temporarily for a greater goal, for a greater purpose, for um, a great accomplishment down the line. You know, um, when it comes to self restraint, you know, and I think that we as individuals, we need to have self restraint, especially when it comes to our goals, when it comes to our purpose, when it comes to getting in line with our goals and purpose, and knowing what we want for our future and trying to go and get what we want for our future. I think that's where the self restraint part comes in, you know, because we have to say, you know what, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to hang out with my friends every weekend. I'm not going to spend my money on Amazon. Ooh, that was a big one. I felt that in my heart. I felt it in my heart, y'all. But so that's what self restraint is all about. It's all about saying, you know what, I'm releasing something. I'm releasing something for right now for what I want in the near future. You understand what I'm saying? Um, so you're releasing it right now so that you can have what you want in the future. So you can have what you want in the times to come. You know, that's what self restraint is. Self restraint is not it's not saying, oh well, I can't have no fun. No, it's about saying, you know what, I have a goal in mind. I have a purpose in mind. I have a vision in mind. So guess what? I'm going to hold out as long as I can for this goal, for this vision, for this purpose, so that I can get what I want, so I can accomplish what I want. You know, that's what self restraint is. You know, and going on the lines of self control, right? So self control is such a big item, you know, and it can really extend for a lot of things. But when it comes to self control, we need to have that control. So where we are putting aside money, right? So let's say we want to save for a house. We want to save for a house. We want to save for a car. We want to save for something, right? So we're saving, right? That's our goal. We are saving for dot dot dot, right? So now that we have our goal in mind, right? So we have our goal in mind, and now it's all about, okay, so can I really go to Starbucks every day? Probably not. Can I eat out every day? Probably not. Can I go hang out with my friends every weekend? Having these brunch dates, having these lunch dates, having these dinner dates? Probably not. Because now if you think about it, if you're going out to eat now, you're spending at least about for yourself, unless you go somewhere cheap and unless you don't really eat that much. But a lot of places are pretty expensive, so you're really spending anywhere from between $20 to $50 on yourself. Unless you're eating at McDonald's or something like that. If you're gonna go eat at McDonald's, go right ahead. God bless your colon, God bless your stomach. But in all reality, that's just what it is. It's expensive to do a lot of stuff. So now, all right. So our goal is saving. So we're saving for dot dot dot, whatever it is, we're saving for it, right? Now, Once again, can I go out to eat every weekend? Probably not. Maybe there's times that you're gonna have to cook yourself. You know, maybe there's times you're gonna have to start meal prepping. You know, planning out your meals throughout the week and saying, you know what, instead of me going out to eat all the time, I'm going to stay at home. I'm going to cook. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then you know what? I'm going to call my friends instead of going out to eat. I'm going to say, hey, instead of us going out, can we establish like a time where we can call each other and see how that works? Why not? I understand that talking on the phone is impersonal, and you'd rather see them face to face. But maybe it's time to go for a lesser option instead of going out to brunch or instead of going out to lunch and dinner dates. How about saying, all right, you know what? I'll come out with y'all, but let's go to a coffee shop. Let's go get a cup of coffee. Let's go get a cup of tea. Let's go get some, let's do something like that. Right? It's a lesser option. So instead of paying like $20 for a meal, you're only paying like what? $6 for a cup of coffee? You know? And maybe like a little dessert, you know? Um Hold on a second. I think I turned down the wrong way, y'all. I think I probably did. But anyway, so like I said, instead of doing all these expensive things that you're used to doing, because your goal is to save for dot dot dot. Whatever your goal is, you're saving. So our goal is in mind. I'm saving for a house, for a car, for this, for that. Okay, so now I know I need to buy my groceries ahead of time so that I can start to meal prep throughout the week. So that I can say, you know what, instead of always going out to eat, instead of always choosing going out to eat, now I can save for this, or I can put the money aside that I would normally eat on a weekend. So like let's say Friday, right? Friday you're going out with your girlfriends, your boyfriends, or whatever, right? Either you're a guy or a girl, and you normally spend about, let's say you normally spend about $40, right? $40 is what you normally spend. You notice every time, you notice every time you spend about $40, whatever, right? So you spend about $40. So now you take that $40 and you put it aside, right? So every week, right? Let's say we have 4 weeks in a month, right? We have 4 weeks in a month, and every week you have $40. You have that $40, right? So you have 40, we have 80, and then we have another 80, right? And that equals out to about 160, right? If my math is correct, that equals about to $160. And now in a month time, you just saved $160. You literally just saved $160. So now let's say, all right. So you just bought a little coffee machine at home and stuff like that. You invest in the coffee machine at home, and so now instead of always going to Starbucks for their cup of coffee that costs like $6 and more, now you're drinking coffee at home now, right? Because you bought the machine. Now you have the little K cups. You can put the little K cups in the machine. You can do it however you want to do it, right? You can do it however sweet you want to do it. You can do it however bland you want to do it. You can do it any way you want to, right? Because it's yours. It's your coffee maker. It's your coffee. It's your tea. It's whatever you want. It's your hot chocolate. It's whatever, right? So now coffee maybe costs is about, let's just say coffee costs $6, right? $6 across the board, right? And you notice every day you go out to Starbucks, go get this $6 cup of coffee. So now, right? So now we have you work 5 days out of the week, and out of those 5 days, you always start at Starbucks, getting a $6 cup of coffee, right? So now that's what, $30 now, for those 5 days. And now you got what, 30, 60, what, 120 of the month, right? So now instead of going all the way out all the time for a cup of coffee, you just save yourself $120. What? Yes. Yep. So now on top of that 160 you already saved, on top of the 160 you saved, You just saved 120. So that's 6, 7, 8. That is 280 you just saved for the whole month. 280 that you saved for the whole month. Think about it. Put it into your mind and think about it. You just saved $280 a month. Now, 280 times 12. That's a big number right there. Now, I don't have a calculator to calculate it up, but come on now. Let's think about it. All of this is part of self-control. All of this is part of self-restraint. That's what all of this is. That's what all of this stems from. That's where having that discipline stems from. It stems from putting stuff aside and saying, you know what, I may not, I may want it now, but I'm willing to put it aside. I'm willing to put it away for later on, so that I can enjoy more things later on in life. Because I want that house, I want that car, I want that I want those pair of shoes that cost $500. I want that jacket that costs $500. I want that I want that makeup, right, ladies? Not me, ladies. You want that makeup that costs is almost $600 total, right? How are you gonna pay for it? Are you just gonna like flush out the money right there and there? But what happens if your kid needs money? What happens if your car needs repair? You just spent $600 on makeup in one shot. Instead of saying, you know what, not right now. Not right now. Self-control, not right now. Self-restraint, not right now. I could do this, but you know what? I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait. I'd rather hold out. Not right now. Hold on. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. Trust me. Not right now, though. That's where self-restraint and self-control comes in. I'm telling you, it plays a big part in our lives. It plays a huge part in our lives, and we need to let it play out. We need to let it play out, ladies and gentlemen. But if you don't have self-restraint, if you don't have self-control, if you're just going with the flow or spending stuff just because you got the money, you're in a bad place. I could truly tell you that you're in a bad place. If you're just spending it, just spending it just because you got the money, or just because you got the finances, or just because of whatever the case may be, you're in a bad place. But that's why it always comes out to just saving it for right now. We're going to save so that later on we can get what we want. So that later on we can accomplish what we want. So that later on we can get what we've been longing for, right? But all of that comes with self-restraint. All of that comes with self-control, and we need to have both in our lives. And all of that drips from discipline. All of that just bloop, 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 slow drips from discipline. If you look up discipline, it will show you that the words from discipline is self-restraint, self-control. So apply those two words into your category, into your life, into your word category. Apply that to that, and just know that it's possible. It's possible to achieve every goal, everything that you have in mind. It's possible to complete all of that. But oh Jesus, I just saw some lightning. But you need to have that self-restraint. You need to have that self-discipline. You need to have that. And if you don't have that, try to get it into your life. And it doesn't have to involve money. It doesn't have to involve anything else. But it doesn't have to involve money, but it can involve anything. It can involve anything else that you know that you need self-restraint and discipline for. If you want to lose weight, you need self. You definitely need self discipline and self restraint because junk food be costing way less than regular food, and you know that. So you know you need discipline in order just to actually get in order to get the results that you need. You need discipline. You need self restraint. You need self control, especially self control when you're going to go start a new diet, or rather not start a new diet because I don't like that word diet. I don't like diets. But if you're going to start a new health regime, a new health plan, you're going to start to eat right. You're going to start to eat better, stuff like that. You need discipline for that. You need discipline. Discipline is what's gonna get you to the door. What's gonna get you through the door. It's going to be discipline. It's going to be self restraint. Self control. It's gonna include all of that. But you need to have that in your life. You need to apply that into your life going forward, and say, you know what, I can do it. I can do it. And start to see little areas where you can apply that self discipline, where you can apply that